The entire sky was drenched in a deep crimson hue. The clouds parted, revealing the moon, now an ominous shade of blood red, unlike any lunar eclipse he had witnessed before.
Move the ship!
He barked orders to his helmsman, urging the ship to distance itself from the turbulent waters. As the vessel maneuvered away, a monstrous whirlpool materialized on the surface, a terrifying move threatening to consume everything in its grasp. His eyes widened in disbelief as he stared into the heart of the vortex. Emerging from the chaos, a colossal red beast ascended from the sea, its 10 heads unfurling in a terrifying display. He blinked, convinced for a moment that his eyes were deceiving him. A red dragon with 10 heads, rising from the depths of a whirlpool, it seemed an impossible sight. Surely the product of too much drink. The captain stood there, his jaw hanging open in disbelief. He turned to his second-in-command, who stood beside him, equally agape together. They watched the colossal creature recede into the distance, its path leading toward the Arcanian Empire.
Get the ship out of this current!
The waters pulled the ship closer into its depths without any signs of yielding. The ship began to speed the edge of the whirlpool. All the captain could do was hold onto something as tight as he could. He looked down to see his men doing the same, as dread and helplessness were portrayed on their faces. The water roared in his ears, drowning out any other sound. He felt weightless, tossed and turned by the currents as if he were a mere leaf caught in a tempest. The anguished cries of his crew faded into an eerie silence, drowned out by the chaotic symphony of the whirlpool. Marrow's own heartbeat, once a steady drum in his ears, now vanished into the abyss of noise. His fingers clung desperately to the ship's railing, each digit feeling as though it grasped a red-hot iron bar. As the swirling maelstrom threatened to tear him apart, he drew in one final deep breath, summoning all the courage left in his beleaguered soul, and then, with a relinquishing exhale, he let go.